It's introduction time.
This is our very first YouTube video. Hello, and welcome to our very first YouTube video. I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Sal.
And some of you may know us as the Tin Can Travelers. We have been full-time RVers now for right around 3 years, a little bit over. And during that time, we've been sharing our travels along with some good resources and information on our other social media platforms with fellow full-timers and newbies, wannabes, everything. But this YouTube is definitely a whole new ballgame for us.
We watch a lot of YouTube, but now we're making videos. So Rebecca and I, we had been kicking around the subject of starting our own channel. And, you know, over the months, we started leaning more and more towards starting it. But I think one of the tipping points for us was all of the encouragement that we received from our Instagram and Facebook followers. So here we are.
Yeah, and so we thought it would be appropriate for our very first video to be of us introducing ourselves to you guys, just so you get an idea of who we are and what we're all about. So you want to start?
Sure, I'll do it.
Okay, short and sweet.
Short and sweet. Okay, 22 years in the Navy. I retired from there and then went ahead and got a job in Charleston, South Carolina as a police officer. Worked there for 5 years as a beat cop, and then we hit the road.
And I'm a retired police officer, also from South Carolina, and spent the last almost 10 years of my career in the Detective Bureau assigned to the Special Victims Unit. And yes, if it's not already obvious, we are big supporters of military and police, as well as all first responders.
We're big supporters, supporters. Excuse me. But how did we get here? I think our story is probably not much different from many of the stories that you've already heard. But in a nutshell, I think that we were just sick and tired of the grind.
Yeah, the whole get up, go to work, come home, go to sleep. For many people, repeat 5 times a week. For us, in our professions at the time, it was more like 6 or 7 times a week. And we just got to the point where we felt like we were living to work as opposed to, working in order to have some sort of life. So at some point, we just got to a place where we decided we were going to rearrange our priorities in order to create the life we wanted to live. And the research began. We were online researching RVs, how much it was going to cost to live on the road full time, how we were going to supplement our income, and basically just everything that goes into trading out one lifestyle for another.
Yeah, the research that we did before starting this full-time RVing adventure, it might have been very extensive and taken time, but it definitely has prepared us for what we're doing right now. So you guys might be just wondering, what do you live in? What did we trade our home in for? Well, we do. We live full-time and travel in a 2017 Airstream Flying Cloud 23FB. And for those that aren't familiar with the term 23FB, all it means is that the trailer is 23 feet long and that the bed is positioned towards the front. It's about 150 square feet inside, a lot smaller than our home of 2,700 square feet, but it comes with a lot more perks.
We like it. It gets us to where we want to go, right? And that was the whole point.
It's home.
It's not about the interior square footage because we're not in it that much. We bought it so that we could travel the United States and get out there and explore it. So we do end up admiring it a lot more from the outside, but we love being inside it. It's adorable.
Yes.
And we'll have a video on that at some point. But in case you guys are wondering where we are currently in Mammoth Lakes, California, in Inyo National Forest. We are more specifically sitting in New Shady Rest Campground, which just happens to be where we are camp hosting for the summer and a little beyond, actually. We've been doing it for 3 years. It's one of our favorite gigs, so we keep coming back to it. But we do also work camp at places like Amazon and the Beet Harvest. And for anybody who is in need of information on work camping gigs, you can find some resource links on the sidebar of our homepage at our website, and that is thetincantravelers.com.
Our website does. It has a lot of good information and resource links for those that are interested in the full-time lifestyle, as well as maybe checking out some of the spots that we visited. But this is just our first video, and we do have several more planned on topics that I hope you guys will like, and if you don't, I'm sure they'll go ahead and let us know.
Yeah, we've seen some of the comments on YouTube. They can be brutal. It's okay. We have a thick skin.
Very, very thick skin.
We can handle it.
So please go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe to our channel so that we can see that there's some interest out there. And in the meantime, we'll be cranking out the videos, and we'll see you soon.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Take care. It's introduction time.
This is our very first YouTube video. Okay. Oh, I didn't know you were going to do that.
I didn't know.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah, because we're doing... Okay, don't do that.
Too many hand signals.
Yeah.
Too many hand gestures.
Okay, you ready?
Yes. Suck in.
Yes, wait.
Lift up. Puff the chest out. Do a couple push-ups.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
I'm your director.
Otherwise, I get beat.
I'm your director.
Otherwise, I get
If you
beat.
want to stay in the movie. Okay, and...
You're going to recast me with somebody?
1, 2, 3.
It's introduction time.
I totally missed. I was doing something. All right. We have to wait for the wind.
I never have to wait for the wind.
Yeah, no, nobody around you needs to wait for the wind.
You'll see it from there.
Okay. Hello, and welcome to our very first YouTube video.
Do you want to wave?
No? Okay. Ready?
Or not a real...
Okay. All right.
At 5 or 6 times a week, and we found ourselves with no time for... We found ourselves with no time for ourselves and ourselves. So how'd we get here? So how'd we get here, people? So how'd we get here? So how the did we get here? So how'd we get here?
Obviously, we transitioned from a traditional lifestyle to full-time RVing, which is anything but
So how'd we get here? So how'd we get here? Obviously, yes, we watch a lot of YouTube, but now we're producing videos. You didn't like producing.
Yeah, it's just be like, yeah, we're
Now we're
say
making.
yeah, we're usually the ones watching the videos, but now I guess we're making them stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do I do with my hands? What do I do with my hands?
Sometimes when you're talking, just use them, or hold on to your bottle and set it down. Okay, are you ready?
This is the good one.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Is the lens clean?
You want to go wipe that off just in case?
It looks clean. I wiped it off.
Oh my God, are you sure? What is that dot on it up there?
It might have been something they blew on it. No, the lens is clean.
Don't move the camera there. That dot came off now. But that shouldn't affect it, right?
No, because it was way up here.
Yeah. Okay, we've been out here for an hour. Come on, let's go.
Squeeze into
got
this
a drink?
table. We've been out here an hour?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
How do you think that one went? You were struggling a little bit on that one. The 23 FB, we live in view.
I got it though, didn't I? Had been kicking around this idea of starting our own channel for several months, and
Let's start over, because I thought that you messed up. I thought it was my turn, and I looked over like, What?
Okay.
Okay, ready? Let me get a drink of water, and then I'm just going to jump into it.
Yeah, jump into it. Is mine lined up? Is it good to go? It's good to go.